let's be for real. If it's giving feet, you're gonna make friends, you're gonna lose friends. Just because you came to high school with them friends doesn't mean they're gonna be your friends when you leave high school. So why are you making out in the middle of the hallway?
Gotta keep going, gotta keep going.
Guys, it's your girl Nisa B. So welcome back to my channel. So in today's video, guys, I'm gonna be doing this is my first part to my back to school series. I know a lot of people really love like back to school videos and stuff like that, so I'm saying it now, I will be making a back to school series, and this is gonna be the first video of that series. So I hope you guys are ready for that, because yeah, I know I am, and I'm super excited. But the video that we'll be filming today, if you didn't know by the title and the thumbnail, the reason why you clicked this video, we're gonna be doing a like a high school advice slash, and this is just a overall high school advice. This goes for freshmen, this goes for freshmen, sophomores, juniors, seniors, all that. And I feel like I could speak on this topic because I just graduated, and I would like to, you know, give a little bit of advice to you if you're going into high school, or if you just need some advice, you know. It's just like some big sister advice, like, you know, just some advice for anybody who needs it, anybody who wants it, or if you just want to listen. So yeah, I'm gonna be doing like just a little bit of makeup while I talk, just so I'm not just sitting here this whole video. So I'm gonna be doing that as well. I wrote down some notes, so if you see me looking down, I'm either getting something for makeup, or I'm looking at my notes, But yeah, let's get straight into this video. Without further ado, don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe, and make sure that your post notification bell's on so that you never miss a video when I upload, period. Okay guys, so the first thing that I'm gonna do is take one of these cotton swabs, these little cotton pads, to wipe my face off, because I am kind of like sweaty and hot, so I'm gonna do that. But the first thing I want to speak about for the advice is to get involved. Like, just being involved in your school is really like something. I'm going in with a cotton pad, and I'm gonna my face is already washed, but like I said, I was sweating and stuff like that. So this is the Garnier Skin Active Micellar Cleansing Water, and this is the hyaluronic acid and aloe vera one. This one is for sensitive skin and glowing and all of that good stuff. But basically, even after you finish washing your face, this just like gets it even more, like it's like a even thorougher cleanse. But yeah, but basically I would say like getting involved in your school, like, and that could be like organizations, clubs, sports, teams, you know. Just try out for something. And plus, it looks good on your resume. It looks good when you're applying for colleges and stuff like that. I would definitely say try to get involved and find something that's like something that interests you, you know, like then you could be having fun involved in doing something that you like to do as well. So definitely do that. But also, I would say a lot of people in high school tend to miss out on some things. Like, And then you don't want to be that person who leaves high school and regrets. So I would definitely say go to, like, go to dances, have fun, go to sports games like football games, baseball games, whatever your school has. And like go to prom, go to homecoming, go to little things like that and have fun. And make the memories and stuff like that. You definitely want to make memories and stuff like that. The next advice would be to stay on top of your work, because you definitely want to stay on top of your work, because if you don't, I just feel like staying on top of your work is very important, because you don't want to get distracted. It's so much ways to get easily distracted, and just stay on top of your work, please. Please stay on top of your work, because you want to have like a good GPA. You want to start off strong, you know what I'm saying? Like, you want to start off strong with a good GPA, so that you're not trying to pull yourself back up when you're not trying to pull yourself back up. You want to already start off strong, so you're not trying to like pull yourself out of the gutter and stuff like that, because that's like, no, you're not trying to pull yourself back out of the gutter. And then it's going to be hard to pull yourself back up, because as the grades get higher, like as you go on to the next year, it's going to get more challenging. So I would say start off strong. So yeah, start off strong. Try to get good grades. I know it could be hard, but try your best. Also, I'm gonna say start thinking about what you want to do after you leave high school, because some people just fool around and they just, I don't know, they just fool around, and then once high school is over, they didn't really think of what they wanted to do. But I just feel like that question, what do you want to be, what do you want to do in life, is such a broad question, and like such a like broad topic. Like, like that could be anything. Like, you really have to think about it. So I would say start thinking about it early, because you want to think about it. Like, you want to have some idea, because I know personally I switched my mind so many times of thinking about what I wanted to do, what I want to be, stuff like that. And I kept switching my mind to the point where I did not know. Like, I really did not know what I wanted to do for the longest. And that's okay too. Like, that's also okay. But like, just start thinking about it earlier, so that you have more time. And even there are even some people who are like so certain, and they know exactly what they want to do, and then they end up changing their mind. So just think about some ideas, and like try to like think of a list of things that you want to do, and then try to narrow it down and stuff like that. Think of like, you could combine your interests and stuff like that. I could make a whole video about that, but we're gonna move on to the next topic. Start searching for colleges and stuff like that. If you want to go to college, not everybody has to go to college, not everybody wants to go to college. If you are planning on going to college afterwards, I would say start doing your research on colleges, so that you could know what credentials you need to get into certain colleges, because some certain colleges will require you to have like, some certain colleges will require you to like take certain courses, or like I don't I'm sorry, I'm really bad at explaining stuff sometimes, but take certain courses and have certain like amounts of requirements to be eligible to get into their college or institution. So you just definitely want to do your research, so you know what you need to get in. I would say do your extra credit assignments, because even though they might just be extra credit, you could use that. Like, say if you don't do as well as you thought you would have on a quiz, you could still use that extra credit to boost your grade up or something like that. Just do the extra credit, because it can help you more than it can hurt you. It can't hurt you, so it's like, might as well just do it. And half of the time it's not even that much to do, so I don't see the problem as in doing it. Might as well just do it. But yeah, I would say do it, definitely. The next piece of advice I would say is to make connections. You're gonna make friends, you're gonna lose friends. Also, when you join the clubs and stuff like that, you make friends through clubs. So some people think, like, especially if you're coming from a different school or you're going to a new school and stuff like that, some people don't think they're gonna make friends as easily. When you join clubs and organizations, stuff like that, you meet new people. You're gonna be around those people often. You're gonna see those people, make connections, and you know, it's not hard to make friends, I would say, but choose your friends wisely. I will say that. And even if you're coming into high school with friends, you're not always gonna leave with them. Like, just because you came to high school with them friends doesn't mean they're gonna be your friends when you leave high school. So yeah, you might lose friends. That's not that big of a deal as it might seem. Some people might take that to heart. You know, it might feel like a big deal, but I'm telling you, you're gonna lose friends, and that's okay. Like, that's okay. The next topic I want to talk about is people who I don't know, I don't want my video to get like messed up, but people who, you know, do in the bathroom. Why are you doing that? It could be 7 a.m. in the morning. Why do you feel like, if you're this young, feeling the need that you need to, in the morning, at school, please, and I'm not even trying to be rude, disrespectful, anything, please seek the counseling that you need, because I just don't feel like it's very necessary that you're that. It's giving fiend. And I'm not trying to be rude. I'm really being honest. I'm not trying to be rude. I'm being honest. I promise you, I'm being honest. People are doing that, and you're gonna have people around you. There's gonna be people around you who are gonna try to get you to do that. People around you who wanna try to. And the thing is, people used to always tell me, like, grown-ups, like adults, people always tell me like, oh, what you're not cool, da da da. And I thought they were really playing. People actually say that. Like, and I really was so mind boggled when somebody told me, oh, you're not cool. What is this, a movie? Girl, I'm like, okay. Girl, you're not cool. If anything, if that's what you need to do to be cool, I'm cool off of you. Thank you. Cause what? That's not cool, Boogie. That's not cool to be doing that at 7 o'clock in the morning. Is you crazy? Is you crazy? That's not even, first of all, you're not even supposed to be doing that. Second of all, you're in school. Go to class. Go learn a skill. Go do something. Come on now. Let's not do that. And please, if you do that, don't force somebody to do that. Oh, I'm not gonna, don't force nobody to do what you're doing, because you already know that you're not supposed to be doing. Please don't force nobody into that. Please don't, because it's not cute. And if that's really your friend, you're not gonna force them to do nothing like that. And also, if you are the one being forced, please don't do that. But yeah, Next topic. Some tools that helped me out through high school, some tools that helped me out would be Brainly, Photomath, Quizlet, Mathway, Quillbot, and Grammarly. And no, I don't condone cheating. I don't condone cheating, but what I do condone is, you know, checking your work before you submit it, or if you need help on a question, or if you just like so stuck, like you just don't get it and you need an explanation, I would definitely use those apps because they can help a lot. Like, they can help so much. Like, I'm not gonna lie, those apps that I listed, and I'm gonna put like little icons on the screen, those apps help me so much, like so freaking much. Like, they help me a lot. I definitely will say that. But yeah, another thing I want to talk about, people always talk about junior year and stuff like that, how junior year is so like junior year is so important, junior year, junior year, da da da. I'm not saying that's a lie, because junior year is really important. Junior year is a very important year, and colleges do look at your junior year grades, but that doesn't mean disregard all your other years because junior year is the most important year. Junior year is going to kick your butts. It's going to kick you in your butts. And I'm not exaggerating. Like, I'm not. Junior year is stressful. It is going to kick your butt. But you can prepare for it. Also, do not just think, oh, I'm going to just try junior year and I'm not going to try the rest of my years. That's not how it works, Bookie. You got to try all 4 of them years, because why would you? Come on. Let's be real. But even if you do, like, if you're already past freshman, sophomore year and you didn't do as well, you can redeem yourself, because some colleges will look at it like, oh, maybe she didn't do this well, but she's grown, she's improved, he or she has grown or improved in this way, and da da da. So it is a way to redeem yourself, but also I just feel like pulling yourself from that deep hole that you dug is going to be harder than just trying all throughout. So yeah, take all your years seriously, and I mean that seriously. Also make time for your mental health, because child, I cannot stress it enough. Make time for your mental health. Please make time for your mental health, because school can be really stressful, and I mean that. School can be really stressful, and if you don't take time for yourself, it could drive you like really crazy, and you don't want that. So it's always important to take a little time for yourself to, you know, just take some time out for yourself. Go to like, just like go, you know, take some time for yourself. However you take time for yourself to, you know, regroup and stuff like that, however you do that, because you're gonna need it. Like, you're definitely gonna need it. So I would definitely say take time for yourself, because if there's one thing you need, it's gonna be that. But yeah, definitely take time for yourself, because school can break you sometimes. Like, I've seen people, some of the strongest people, get broken down because of school. School is it can be really stressful, and some people don't see it as that, but it's like school can really, like, school has a really big impact on your life. And some people don't realize that. Like, you're there for so many hours. You're there for like 8 hours of the day, basically. 7 days a week. I mean, not 7 days a week, but 5 days out of the week. 5 days out of the week, you're there for 7 or 8 hours, and it's like you're there for 12 years. You know, just there and stuff like that. So I would definitely say make sure you take time for yourself so that you're not driving yourself crazy, because yeah, you definitely want to make time for yourself so you're not just going crazy. Also, we're old enough to not be a bully. Like, being a bully is not cute, it's not funny, it's not any of that. And I just feel like if you want to be a bully at your big age, I just feel like it's you're the problem. Like, you need help. If you need to bully someone, I'm just highlighting, you know, some parts of my face. If you feel the need to bully someone, then maybe you should go, you know, talk to somebody, because half of the struggles that bullies present, they just are reflecting on their own issues. And I just feel like if you need to talk to somebody, then do that, but don't take your anger out on other people, because don't do that. And don't bully someone to try to impress someone else. That's not cute at all. Like, if anything, stand out than trying to fit in. If that's who you're trying to fit in to be with, a bully, then I'd rather you stand out than to fit in and be a bully and try to impress someone who isn't nobody to be impressing, honestly. But yeah. Another thing I want to speak on is relationships. A lot of people going into high school feel that they need to be in a relationship, and that's not the case. You don't need to be in a relationship. If anything, you're there for school. You're not there to be in a relationship. Although some people meet their loves and all that high school sweetheart stuff, that's cute and all, but let's be for real. If y'all break up, you have to see that person every single day for the next 4 years. You have to see that person. They might be in your class. You have to learn with that person. You have to eat lunch with that person. You have to do so many things with that person. You know? Why would you, you know? I just don't. It's really not, you know, something that's a necessity. You don't need to do it. And if you're a freshman, please don't be that freshman, you know, that just believes that a senior is so in love with them. I'm sorry, but when that senior leaves to go to college, I don't think they're gonna be too worried about you. And I'm not trying to be mean or rude or anything like that. I'm just telling the truth. When that senior leaves to go to college, they're most likely not gonna be thinking about you. So please don't. Plus, you're a freshman. You have so much stuff that you need to be worrying about and preparing for and getting ready for, other than just that. I just don't feel like that's what you need to be worried about. I just don't think. But yeah. And don't, if you are in a relationship in school, please, and I mean, hold up. Let me do this, because I can't talk and do this. But if you are in a relationship and you go to school with that person you're in a relationship, please don't be that one annoying couple. Because I used to hate when I would be in the hallway and like they would be causing, first of all, there's a lot of people in the hallway. It's going to be thousands of kids, not thousands, well, my school was like thousands, but it depends on your school. But regardless, it's going to be hundreds of kids. It's going to be hundreds of kids in the hallway. Don't be that one person hogging up the hallway traffic because you're stopping in the hallway to hug your significant other, or doing PDA in public in the middle of the hallway. Like, why are you making out in the middle of the hallway? We're trying to go to class. You're in the way. You're causing a traffic jam. Like, there's a time and there's a place. Please don't be that person, that couple. Just don't. Or don't be that weird. Like, it's just don't be weird. Like, don't do that. Like, don't. Also, when you're in the hallway, and this goes for the freshmen, because I've noticed that a lot of freshmen do this. Not trying to be that one person who just, like, I noticed a lot of freshmen do this, and a lot of people say that freshmen do this, but it's like, when you're in the hallway, please just walk. Please just walk. Don't be that person who's just walking so slow and there's people behind you. Don't be that person. Like, you're walking so slow and you only get a certain amount of time for your passing period. You only get so much. I think it's like 3 or 5 minutes that you have to go to be to class. But come on now. Don't be walking so slow. Like, I know I'm not trying to go to class, but I got to. So can you, like, walk? What's going on? Just walk. It's not that hard. But yeah, like, come on now. And I want to say, stay out of unnecessary drama. Like, it's not cute. It's not funny. Like, seeing all of this unnecessary stuff is really unnecessary. And then when you sit back and think about it, like, you're gonna think about it later on after the situation has passed. You're gonna think about it. You're just gonna laugh because it's gonna be like, that was so pointless. You know, that was so dumb. Why were we arguing over this? It was so dumb, so stupid. Why? And then getting into fights and altercations is really not something you want to do, because that's like, if you get suspended, that's on your record. Your colleges might see that, and you know, you have to report any disciplinary actions and stuff like that. They will find out. And I just feel like you getting into an altercation over something that's like, you know, I just don't feel like that's necessary. You could go to jail, because some schools, you could get kicked out of school, because some schools have like zero tolerance policies. And do you really want to get kicked out of school for beating somebody up? I mean, let me stop, because there are certain instances where I do feel like some people be getting off, and it's like, some people do deserve it. I'm not gonna lie. Some people do be deserving to get their behind whooped, but I don't condone fighting. I don't condone fighting because it's very pointless, and it's like, come on. we're getting older. We're really getting older. We're too old to be putting trying to hurt each other. Like, come on. We're too old. Why are we fighting? And don't let it be over a boy. Please don't fight over a boy. Please don't. It's very dumb. Please don't fight over no boy, over no nothing. Only, I feel like if you have to fight, then fight. Like, the only instance where I would say, okay, fight, would be if you absolutely have to. That's in cases you have to defend yourself, whatever the case may be. Unless you absolutely have to fight, I don't think you should be fighting. There's no reason you should be fighting. You should be learning, getting your stuff done, and going home. Unless you are a part of a club activity, after school, kicking it with your friends, whatever you gotta do, get your stuff done. That's it. We don't need to be fighting. That's childish. It's a very childish thing, and we're trying to grow up. We're trying to becoming bigger and better things. We're trying to do stuff like in life. We're not trying to just get expelled, get suspended, go to jail, get charges pressed against us. That is crazy. No, and I don't want to see it. No. But yeah, that's basically all the advice that I have for this video. If you have any questions that you want me to answer, you could comment down below, and I will answer any questions that you have about school, high school, high school, middle school, whatever you need to know. I have lived through it, been through it, and I'm happy to help you. Honestly, I just feel like advice is very helpful to some people. Like, some people really need advice. Some people don't have that person who they can go to talk to about certain stuff, or they just don't have nobody to tell them stuff. So I just feel like when you can help people, it makes me so happy to help people. And I really love that. Like, I love being able to help people, give people advice, help them, guide them. I am all for that. So if you have any questions, you could even if you don't want to comment publicly, you can all my socials are down below in the description box. If you want to privately message me, my Instagram, I'll put it on the screen, and it's in the description box. So yeah, that's pretty much it for this video. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe, and make sure that your post notification bells on so that you never miss a video when I upload. Period. Bye, y'all.